So you just got the Samsung S23 Ultra and you're looking for the most protective case. And you automatically think of OtterBox. So this is going to be reviews of the OtterBox and we're going to compare it to the cases you can get just directly from Samsung. So the question is the OtterBox going to be money well spent? Because these cases are more expensive, but I do find they're more protective. So let's take a look. And we're going to take this brand new Galaxy S23 Ultra and we're going to test it with the OtterBox Symmetry, the Commuter, the Strata, which is kind of like a wallet, and the classic Defender Pro. The criteria for our testing is going to be weight, grip, buttons, quarter protection, screen side protection, top and bottom protection, camera protection, fingerprints. Is it going to be easy to remove and install, fit, and S Pen? And before you yell at me about fingerprints, just note that there's only going to really apply to the clear cases. And correspondingly, we have tested that the cases all work with pretty much a standard camera lens protector and a tempered glass screen protector. Because the S23 Ultra, the screen is less curved, so we expect the cases to have been improved because they don't have to worry about so much curvature. And because the S23 is not a cheap phone at all, as an owner of one, I could tell you my bank account is smaller for buying it, but these cases should protect your investment, and that's why I did want to make sure that they can use a camera and screen protector. So the first case we're going to review is the OtterBox Symmetry series. Now it comes in multiple colors. We're going to be doing clear because I think clear is the most popular, but you can get black, purple, blue, green, gray. There's a lot of shades here. The materials is polycarbonate on the back, and the sides, including the top and the bottom, are going to be made out of synthetic rubber, which gives it a very good grip. Depending on which case you get, you can get the one with antimicrobial properties, which protects the case from many common bacteria, but it will not protect you or the screen. And this is going to have 3x military grade protection, but I know everyone has their own opinion of what that means. So how do we grade it? Well, the weight is going to be 42 grams, which is about 5 grams heavier than the Spigen Ultra Hybrid. The case itself is pretty firm, especially on the back, but the sides have more flex to them. The grip is a 9 because of that rubberized sides. The buttons are 8 at clicky. Quarter protection is very good. Screen, side, top, and bottom are all protected here. Fingerprints are going to be an 8. It's not really a magnet for fingerprints, which is very nice, but the fit is the biggest issue I found with my Symmetry, and it could just be my model, but it could be all the models. Install and remove was difficult. One of the quarters would always get caught up, so I'm giving fit a 7 and install remove a 6. S Pen is a 9, is very easy to remove, giving you an overall score of 8 out of 10. It's a solid choice, a very, very well protected clear case, but I thought the fit in terms of install and remove was very difficult to do. And if you want to just compare it to something like the Samsung clear cases or the clear gadget case, which is just a clear case with a holder on the back, I will tell you straight up, the OtterBox Symmetry is way more protective and way more grippy. I think the Samsung cases, to be honest, are just a little bit overpriced, but we'll talk about it in another review. This is the OtterBox Commuter. This is a synthetic rubber slipcover and a polycarbonate shell. So it's a two-piece system here. It has 3x as many drops as military standard, just like the Symmetry, and the port covers block dust and dirt. But I found that, to be honest, this is an awesome case. It is very easy in the hand. It is very easy to put your S23 Ultra inside of it, and it is extremely protective. In terms of our rating, it weighs in at 57 grams, so it's very lightweight considering it's a two-piece. The grip is a 9. I love the sides. I think they made a big win on how they designed it. The corner protection is a 9. The buttons are a 9 because they're clicky. The side and the top and bottom lips are protected. Camera is probably its biggest weakness, even though it's not really a weakness. You will want to use a lens protector just because the cutout is so large. Install and remove is very simple, as you see here. I give that a 9. Fit is a 9. S Pen is going to be an 8 because even though it's easy to take it out, because there is that extra layer, it is slightly thicker than the Symmetry, but overall score is 8.75 out of 10, which is very high. Currently, you can get it in 4 colors, black, green, blue, and Fresca, which is what I have here, and the weight is 57 grams. If you're okay getting a non-clear case, the Commuter is really a harmonious balance between form and function. And along those same lines, this is the OtterBox Strata, a very functional case because you can open it, store your cards inside of it, and it's made out of premium leather. It has the same drop protection as the Commuter and the Symmetry, and it has a polycarbonate shell, a metal latch, but the entire case is really made out of premium leather. There is a trade-off though, because if you get the S View case from Samsung or a case that has the cutout in the front, well, it's going to provide you with S View, so you can see the time, have additional functions while utilizing the case itself. And the S View case has a precise camera cutout, so while here you just get a open camera cutout, so you will probably want to pair this with a lens protector. But that's not a knock on the Strata at all. If you're okay not having the S View, well, it weighs about 95 grams, which is pretty light for a case that's designed this way. The grip is an 8, the buttons are clicky, quarter protection is good, your screen protection is very good because you have a cover for it, fingerprints is going to be an 8, your camera is going to be kind of like a 7 or 8, we gave it an 8, installation removal is easy, it fits really well, the S Pen is easy to remove, giving it an overall score of 8 out of 10. There are some drawbacks here, but for myself, I will say this. I found that the OtterBox Strata is so well made and it's not flimsy. This is the Samsung S View wallet case, and you could just move the cover with that S View up and down all around. When you pull out of your pocket, you're worried that you're going to break the case. There's no rigidity in it, while the Strata has a lot of rigidity, letting it keep its form and shape. And not to be outdone, this is the OtterBox Defender Pro. It is the classic OtterBox we all know. It comes with a holster. It is 4X military grade. It has a polycarbonate shell and the holster, and a synthetic rubber slipcover, and the holster can act as a kickstand, and is antimicrobial. And even though it is not waterproof, the ports do a great job blocking dust and dirt. And when the ports are large enough that a lot of chargers are going to be able to be inserted inside of the S23. The Defender Pro is not for everybody, but if you want to have a holster and you want probably the most protective of the cases for your S23, I think the OtterBox Defender Series Pro is such a great option. It is like the Toyota 4Runner of cell phone cases. If it's not broke, why change it? But let's talk about its rating. Well, the case itself weighs about 72 grams, so definitely the heaviest of the bunch. The holster weighs about 68 grams, but you don't necessarily need to take that with you. You are paying for it though. The grip is a 9, very grippy, buttons are an 8, clicky. Quarter protection is very good. Sides, top, bottom protection, very good, both scoring in a 9. Camera's an 8. You will want to insert a cutout camera protector if you want better camera protection here. Fingerprints is an 8 because there's no really place to track fingerprints. Install, remove, fit. Well, I will give install and remove a 6 because of how difficult it is to open and close the inside case, because this case is locked in and you might even need a small screwdriver, Phillips flathead, just to pop open the tabs. Some people do, some people don't. It depends how long your fingernails are and how strong you are. The S Pen is a 6 because how thick this case is. You really got to press in deep to get that S Pen out, giving it an overall score of 8 out of 10, which is pretty much what we always give the Defender Series Pro. It is classically always a 8 out of 10. So what's our verdict? Well, all of the cases are very good. It just really depends on what you're looking for. If you want clear, you're basically limited to the Symmetry. If you want one that's going to be like a wallet, you're limited to the Strata. If you want a lightweight, powerful, and protective case, well, you're going to get the Commuter. And if you want the maximum protection with the holster, you're probably looking at a Defender Pro. They all scored very well, and they all do things a little bit different. We appreciate it if you hit that like, comment, or subscribe below, and we'll catch you next time. I hope I got to save you some time and effort reviewing the OtterBoxes. This is David with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.